Witherspoon, you won an all-expense trip to anywhere in the state where the KXRX signal...
Well, then we've got a problem. You can't go on that trip by yourself. And that's the weekend I'm on the mother-daughter fashion show with Molly at the Charity Guild.
Grandpa, this is going to be so great.
Just because John Wayne named his dog Duke, huh?
Keys aren't hanging on a wall in my house. They're hanging on a wall in your house. A ride around the block would sure sound like a good idea to me.
Well, I think it's crazy. I'm never going to treat my kids the way that you did.
This is none of your business. Do you understand that?
You're laughing.
I'm laughing how I'm going to look when I put on my hat.
I've invited someone to join us for dinner.
This is my father.
That was the longest 5 minutes of my entire life.
Get much more enthusiastic, you're gonna fall asleep.
I'm sorry. I just have something on my mind.
I have the perfect solution.
What's that?
No way a problem can follow you up to 10,000 feet.
Now, this is the Base Operations Center. These guys keep track of all the aircraft in our immediate area.
904 Echo, Finn.
That's my
Roger, 904 Echo. What's the nature of the problem?
This is 904 Echo. We have complete power loss.
What's going on here?
Mayday! Mayday! This is 904 Echo. Come in. This is 904 Echo. Hold on a second, okay? Yeah, okay, Dwayne, hold on.
How's Dwayne?
Just a guy in my social studies class. What can I do for you?
Well, I've got to meet the Edwards downtown for dinner, so if I'm late, I want you...
Depending on whether or not they bring a guy along for you to meet.
No. Depending on who they bring me to meet. Anyway, if I'm late, have Molly put her contact lens in the cleaning solution. Don't forget.
Okay, we'll do.
Love you, babies. Good night.
Good night, Mom. Have a good time.
It's hanging right there on the horizon, pretty people. The package with the big bows on the top.
Stand by, okay.
And that Lady Luck is waving from the deck. Yes, sir, Tunes for Teens is all sizzle now. Time to locate the wild child whose travel time has arrived. Travel to anywhere the signal of KXRX can be heard. A dream come true fantasy city. All you have to do is answer tonight's fantasy trivia question, and we're going to be talking to our 23rd caller who dialed KXRX. Wow. Dialing now.
You pushed every letter to the last one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now.
Fabulous trip waiting for the one
Yes.
whose time is right and
Yes.
timing is better.
Okay, now.
I have a surprise for you. I have a great new game. Do not look at your cards.
Why not?
Because
Oh, good. Have a good time.
Thanks.
you sure look fine.
Why, thank you. Why isn't the married men are the only romantic ones left, huh?
I'm single.
Me too.
No, really?
I wonder why. Be careful.
Be gentle on these guys.
All right, honey.
Have a good time. Don't look
Good night, men.
Don't look at your cards.
Waiting for
Do not look at your cards.
Why not?
Gentlemen, this is a new concept in gambling. Everybody looks at the other guy's cards. He knows what the other guy has. He does not know what he has. It's called Killer, Apache, Poker. All right, here it is. What? Put your cards up.
Oh,
Killer, Apache, Poker.
Hey.
Cowabunga. Now you can look at the other guy's cards.
This is the silliest thing I ever heard of.
You look at the other guy's cards, you figure out what he's got, and from that you can figure out what you have, then you place your bets.
You only got 3 cards.
Well, don't-
I want to
well,
see
don't-
the other
don't-
2.
Now look at the
All
other
right,
guy's
Doc.
cards and you can figure
All
out
right.
what your cards are.
Now. All right.
Come
You're the
on,
winner.
Joe. This is crazy.
Bet the farm. You're the winner.
Congratulations, you're our 23rd caller. May I have your name, please? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, your name, please?
Chris Witherspoon.
Looky, we've got our player in the fantasy trivia quiz. Our 23rd caller is on the line. Is that you, Chris Witherspoon?
Yes, it is.
Now, you keep the phone away from the radio, Missy Chrissy.
It is.
Well, then, let's find out a little bit about you before we lay the big one on you. How old are you? You sound about 68.
No, I'm 15. And I go to James Polk High School.
And that's a pretty good high school, is it?
The best.
Well, then, if it's the best, maybe you'll have a chance at answering the fantasy trivia question for tonight. You all ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, then, here goes. What was the name of Marion Morrison's dog?
What?
One more time. What was the name of Marion Morrison's dog? You have 1 minute to come up with the answers, starting
Who's Marion
now.
Morrison? Oh, it's Grandpa.
Who's Marion Morrison?
Well, I don't know. Oh, it's Grandpa.
Molly, what are you doing? I'm looking up Marion Morrison. Maybe she's a real person in this town. We can call her up and ask her what her dog's name is.
How are we going to call her?
I'll go help David.
Who is Marion Morrison? Grandpa, do you know who Marion Morrison is?
The Duke?
Duke.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
John.
John Wayne. Mary Morrison with John Wayne. Did you ever see Hondo?
Why are they all doing that?
I don't know, Button. Your guess is as good as mine.
Hey, we're halfway to showdown with the High Morale Corral.
Hurry, you guys, please.
I better, darling.
Hi, Cole. I'm in.
Mr. Kaplan, are you sure you don't know the answer?
David, give me a break. I'm involved in a serious game here. I get some credit for thinking up the Marion Morrison part of the question. Who
What about
called?
Duke? You call the old man the Duke? Maybe he called his dog Duke.
I'll bet so, sure. Duke. That makes sense.
There you go.
Hey,
Duke. Yeah, that's Duke.
Okay, Chris Witherspoon, what was the name of Marion Morrison's dog? 3, 2, 1, now.
Duke!
Gotta have an answer,
Duke!
Chris.
Duke?
Duke, it is! Congratulations, Chris Witherspoon. You've won an all-expense trip to anywhere in the state where the KXRX signal is heard. Get on your traveling shoes, honey. We're gonna go rolling down the river to wherever you say. Okay, Missy Chrissy, what's it gonna be? Where does KXRX get to send you?
Vegas.
Paris!
They can't get the station in Paris.
Well, it's a tough
Vegas.
decision, but...
I've always wanted to know a lot about space and stuff.
Magic Space Mountain! And I want to go to the Air Force Academy, so...
I'd like to go to March Air Force Base.
You got it, kiddo. March Air Force.
So they said that I could either go next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or the weekend after that.
I hope you chose the second weekend.
No, I can't go that weekend. I had midterms that weekend. I'm going to be buried in books.
Well, then we've got a problem. You can't go on that trip by yourself. And that's the weekend I'm in the mother-daughter fashion show with Molly at the Charity Guild.
Well, can I go by myself? I mean, it's not that far away, and I won't be gone that long.
Honey, I'm going to resist all the things that Mom might say right now and just tell you that no radio station will let an unaccompanied minor go across the street. It has to do with laws and insurance, things like that.
That's not fair.
Well, when you're 15, not much is. You can't drive, you can't vote, and you can't go on 3-day weekends without your grandpa.
Oh, come on, Mom, not Gus.
What's wrong with Gus?
Well, haven't you ever seen him around military people? He starts telling old war stories and comparing everything to how it was in his day in the Marines.
Well, we could put a beard on David, but I don't think he'll pass.
Can't someone else go with Molly to the fashion show?
You've only got one option that I know of. It's up to you. One person, an adult, be willing to go and save you the embarrassment of Gus's war stories.
Who?
Good morning, ladies.
Mr. Kaplan.
How are you?
Good morning.
How do you do? Okay. Now, who was the first Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the U.S. of A? Okay? Chris was involved in some kind of a trivia game last night, you know, so I'm just trying to keep it going. Okay? You ready? You know that one? Who was the first Chief Justice of the United States Supreme Court?
John Jay.
No, wrong. John Jay. That's what you said, isn't it? Okay, give me a second, and I'll think
No
of another.
thanks, Mr. Kaplan. Listen, I have to get going. I have to help Grandpa pack.
Help Grandpa pack? Is he going on a trip somewhere?
I guess he is.
Where?
I'll see you, Mr. Kaplan.
Christmas was never easy for Maxine.
My birthday?
You know, it's not that I dislike the Air Force. I'm sure they're Fine fellows, upstanding, hard-working, good folks. But you see, I was a Marine. And I guess I'm still a little partial. You know, esprit de corps, semper fidelis, and all that business.
They just aren't leathernecks.
That's right, they just aren't leathernecks.
What's a leatherneck?
It's a Marine, honey. You know, infantryman. Down in the trenches, you know, taking the real lumps. Of course, once in a while, one of those planes would sprout a long plume of black smoke and auger in. All we could do was look up and say, "See you later, chum, and good luck."
That's sad. If Chris goes into the Air Force, she won't have to fly in wartime, will she? No, they have rules about women flying like that.
They can change the rules, son. Get me my shave kit. And that little black thing on top. I'm gonna miss you, Button.
You're only going to be gone 3 days.
Oh, I know. But I figure if I tell you how much I'm gonna miss you, maybe I can get a bigger goodbye hug. Any chance of it?
Okay, Chris, I've got it. Here it is. This will go with your blue pants and your blue sweater.
No, it's too cutesy. I mean, it's a military day, so I should look like I mean business.
Okay. We'll get some overalls from Gus then.
Mom!
I'm kidding. I'll keep looking.
Mom. Uncle Ben lives in Vista Verde, doesn't he?
Well, he's a deputy sheriff there, so I guess he has to live in the county somewhere. I'm not sure if he lives in the city proper.
But that's right near March Air Force Base, right?
No. Get that out of your head.
But if we're going to be right there anyway...
I mean it, Chris. I'm serious about that.
Mom, it is simply absurd for father and son not to have spoken a word to each other in over 10 years.
Chris,
they could
listen
just sit
to
down
me.
and talk.
The word for the relationship between Gus and Uncle Ben is not absurd. The word is pain. And you can see that every time Gus hears Uncle Ben's name. It's all over his face. No, I'm not sure why those two men went sideways. But that's not our business. And we're to stay out of it. I mean that. Honey, look, see, young people think sometimes that anything can be solved if you just sit down and talk about it. That's a really nice theory. But human beings don't always behave the way theories want them to.
Yes. Phone for you.
I'll be right there. Don't do it. Don't call him.
We don't want to be late. We better get going. Come on.
Okay.
Careful down here.
Good morning. May I help you, sir?
Yes, maybe you can. Maybe you can direct us to Captain Montgomery.
Yes, sir, Mr. Witherspoon. Captain Montgomery is the public affairs officer for the base. I'll get a map and mark out a route for you.
Appreciate it.
Could you pull back this way, sir?
You betcha.
Fine.
Looks like you're about ready to pop.
I really am. Grandpa, this is going to be so great.
And just because John Wayne named his dog Duke, huh?
Yep.
You're right here, Mr. Witherspoon. Follow this road approximately 1.5 miles. You'll see signs directing you to the Public Affairs Office. Captain Montgomery is room 232.
Thank you. You read the map.
All right.
Away we go.
Molly, put the book down and hold still, okay? We'll be done in just a second.
Are you sure this is going to be pretty?
Honey, everything on you is pretty. You're the prettiest girl in town. Let yourself in. Mom, get off my dress. David, get off my dress. Move. Go on. Go on.
Mom, do you have any plans for the meatloaf in the fridge?
Sounds to me like you've got some plans for the meatloaf in the fridge.
Yeah. Lunch plans for me and JR.
Okay, go ahead. And you can enjoy it.
What? Well, your sister with all those pins in her, she looks like a voodoo doll.
Get out of here. Go on, both of you. Get out. Okay, you take your friend out of here. Don't you pay any attention to those silly boys. They were put on Earth just to test us and make us stronger. And they're doing a very good job.
You know what? When you just said that just now, you sounded like Gus.
Oh, I did, didn't I? Thank you. Let me see. Ah, you're a vision.
Man, it must be neat not having your grandfather around all the time. Neat? Why would it be neat? Because no one's on your case all the time. You can do stuff, make some plans. The only plans I've got is to make us a couple of meatloaf sandwiches. Don't you want to do some stuff? Like what? JR, I don't know what you're talking about, okay? I don't know, but whenever my parents aren't around, I really get into stuff. Just last weekend, my parents went out to dinner. I totally pigged out in the fridge. I made a Dagwood and had an anchovy pizza. I topped it all off with a quart of ice cream. I got sick as a dog. Yeah, it's nothing like throwing up to put a special shine on the day. Do you want a mustard or mayonnaise? Ketchup, lots of it. Over there. You know, you're really messing up, Witherspoon. And I suppose you're going to tell me how, aren't you? Well, I don't really want to get into it. You know, like, sometimes there's nobody here, like maybe your mom's upstairs and you're all on your own, and there's a set of car keys hanging on the wall, just waiting to be picked up. A ride around the block could sure sound like a good idea to me. You wouldn't do that. Really? Heck, I wouldn't. But see, the problem is the keys aren't hanging on a wall in my house. They're hanging on a wall in your house. So it's not up to me. It's up to you. Isn't it?
Okay, come on. Yeah. Hi, guys. Oh, you found the meatloaf. Good.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Don't make a mess now. Now, Molly and I are going to the store to get her a pair of shoes. We'll be gone about an hour. David, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, Mom. Fine.
You look so strange for a second. I don't want to see a mess when I get back. Come on.
See you later. Did you hear that? They're going to be gone for an hour. That's a long time. Unless you're chicken.
Now, these aircraft are F-4 Phantoms, which we classify as all-weather tactical fighter bombers. The Air Force flies the F-4C model, which can fly up to 1,600 miles per hour and at altitudes of 60,000 feet, which I think you'll admit is quite impressive. However, another advantage of the Phantom is that it can fly as slow as 150 to 160 miles per hour, which is necessary if you're engaging in short landing field operations.
Now, let me ask you something. That name on there, Tech Sergeant Kowalski, is that the fellow that looks after that plane?
Exactly. Exactly. That's sort of his personal project.
Well, I guess they take pride in that, wouldn't they?
Yes, they do.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, this aircraft over here, Chris, is
This is a T-38 Talon, right? And its top speed is over 800 miles an hour. And it can climb from sea level to 30,000 feet in 1 minute. And only needs 2,300 feet of runway to take off.
You know your stuff, don't you, young lady? Would you like to take a look?
I'd love to.
She's really something, you know.
This is probably where I'll get my pilot's training in.
She does know her stuff, doesn't she?
She's a pip.
Grandpa, look! Look! That's an F-15. Has a range of 3,450. And its top speed is Mach 2.5 plus.
And these? What are these old puddle jumpers over here? They're more my speed.
Oh, that's a hangar we use sometimes for maintenance on the Civil Air Patrol planes.
Uh-huh.
Can I go take a look?
Sure thing. Mr. Witherspoon?
I tell you, Chrissy, why don't you and the sergeant go over there and look them over? Is that all right with you, Captain?
Sure. Sergeant, why don't you escort Miss Witherspoon over to the CAP hangar?
Yes, sir.
Now, over here,
Sure take good care of your visitors here, Captain.
Well, we try. Tell me, Mr. Witherspoon, isn't there something special you'd be interested in seeing?
Oh, I tell you, it's all fascinating. I'm sure you got better things to do than wander around here with me.
No, you are a taxpayer. I mean, after all, you bought most of this hardware you're looking at.
By golly, I did, didn't I? And I ain't done a bad job of it either.
Come on, you dirty piece of... who designed this idiot thing anyway? Come on.
Hey, how would you like to see the control tower?
Sure. Why not? Chris?
Yeah?
Yo.
The captain here's going to take me down and show me the control tower.
Yeah, I'll be there in a sec.
Lead the way.
Right this way.
So, you're a Chris too, huh?
Yeah, with a CH.
With a K.
Well, hi, Chris with a K.
Hi.
Oh. What are you doing around here?
Well, I won a kind of contest, and I get to tour the base for a weekend.
Oh.
Sounds boring to you, I suppose.
Why would it sound boring to me?
Well, you're in the service.
My dad's in the service. I just go to the local high school.
Oh.
Just working on the seat so it doesn't flop around on me when I take her up.
Take it up? You mean you soloed?
Yeah, I got my ticket about 6 months ago. You want to go up with me?
Oh, I can't. I mean, not right now, but I would love to, and I mean love to. But I have to make a call. Is there a phone around here?
Yeah, there's one right through there next to the door.
Great. Thanks.
I'll see you around, Chris with a K.
Yeah, I hope so, Chris with a CH.
Director Smith, what city, please?
Yeah, hi. Mr. Verdi, please?
May I help you?
For Mr. Ben Witherspoon?
Is that the U-2?
It sure is.
That's the plane Gary Powers was flying in.
Yes, sir.
That's the high flyer, huh?
About 70,000 feet and more.
Let's go.
That was the longest 5 minutes of my entire life.
You did it, Witherspoon.
I'm serious. Listen, you didn't even get in trouble either. Your mom's not back yet. All we have to do is tell her that we went down on our bikes to get some fries and stuff. No problem.
Right.
Witherspoon.
What?
Was this dent on the fender here before we left?
You're kidding me. You're a dead man. You're not kidding me. No, I'm a dead man.
Hi, Uncle Ben.
It's Chris.
Hi.
You are never gonna guess where I am.
So you haven't outgrown it?
What?
Your ambition to fly.
Nope. It's as strong as ever.
You know, I bought you a doll one time for a present.
I remember.
Chris, how could you possibly remember? You couldn't even been 3 years old at the time.
I do. You bought the doll for me, but I didn't like it. So you finally pretended that it had wings because he spread its arms out. And then I loved it.
That's exactly right.
Uh-huh.
I'm amazed.
Mr. Witherspoon, your table is ready.
Thank you. Chris, why don't you sit here? See the planes better.
Oh, thanks. How's Aunt Gail?
Well, I should probably wait and let her show you herself.
Show me?
She's very hard to camouflage these days.
She's pregnant?
Only about 7 or 8 weeks to go. It's a healthy little girl from what all the tests said.
My mom is going to be so thrilled for you.
How's Jessie?
She's fine. She really is.
David and Molly?
Terrific.
And, how was Gus?
Same as ever.
I'll bet he is.
Listen, my mom said the two of you haven't seen each other in a while.
Yeah, you could say that.
Don't you want to see him?
Not particularly. No, but that's not true. I'd like to see him, Chris, but it's not that simple.
It sounds simple.
Does it? I don't have to tell you that I wasn't at your father's funeral.
No, but you were there the week before he died.
That's right. And I left when I found out that Gus was coming. That should tell you something.
What happened between you two? I guess I'm crying.
No. I don't think that we need to go over it. He's like he is, I'm like I am. It happened a long time ago. Not everyone gets along with their father the way you got along with Johnny. But I'm very happy that Gus is there for you.
Me too. I love him a lot.
Good.
Hello?
Hey, sweetie, it's me. I just got a call saying we can expect something to arrive from Badger's department store today.
They already came.
You did? Oh, good.
What are they?
Well, I don't know exactly. Nobody said. All I know is that they want us to wear one of our own outfits and then one of the outfits from Badger's because they're sponsoring the show, you know.
Well, do you want me to open them?
No. No, don't you dare. You wait till I get home. We'll do that together.
Okay.
Okay. Listen, is David around?
Yeah, he and JR are right back.
I can't wait for our fashion show together.
Right. Well, see you when you get home.
Okay, sweetie.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Just paint it. No one will ever notice.
Hey, listen, man. It's not my fault you picked the wrong shade of paint.
Hey, it looked right to me until it came out of the can.
Witherspoon, it is no big deal. Just use the paint remover to get the paint off.
That's what I'm gonna do, JR.
Well, I gotta go.
That's it. I'm dead.
About 7:30?
Yeah. Thanks for a terrific lunch. It was wonderful to see you.
Good to see you.
Bye.
Hey, with a K!
Hey, CH! What are you doing?
Well, I had a sensational idea
Yeah, what?
that you and I go out tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chris, but I can't. See, I'm going out to dinner with my aunt and uncle tonight.
Dull excuse, Kay. You can do better.
Dull but true. Honest.
Well, can I call you tomorrow?
Well, I don't know what the schedule's going to be like, my schedule. But when I hear the phone and it rings, I always answer.
I'll ring.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. David, will you give me a hand here? Yeah. David! David!
Look at you. Oh, no. Never mind about looking at me. Just remember why I look this way.
Like you have never been more beautiful, and I mean it.
Well, thank you, I think.
I hope you two don't mind, but I've invited someone to join us for dinner.
Who?
You want to meet my date?
Honey, what,
This is my father.
Thanks for dinner.
You didn't eat more than 3 bites.
Sorry. Sorry.
Say something.
What?
Tell Chris you're not mad at her.
She knows that.
Tell her anyway.
Talk to you tomorrow, huh?
I'll let her.
Come on, no, I got it.
No, I need the exercise.
Thanks again. Good night. Bye.
Right.
Come in.
Grandpa?
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I hurt you.
Being sorry is not going to get it, you know.
I was only trying to help.
Help who? I don't need your help. This is none of your business. Do you understand that?
Well, I think it's crazy. I'm never going to treat my kids the way that you did.
Good, don't you do it. I'm glad you have all the answers, kid. How old are you, 15, 16 at the most? You don't even know the questions. Now get out of my room now and leave me alone.
So how can I give you a firm estimate if I can't see the car? Bring it in.
I can't bring it in. You have to pick it up. But you can't pick it up until my mom leaves for the fashion show, okay? Now, if there's a station wagon out front of the house, don't take the car, okay? Now, here's the address and the keys, okay? JR said you could handle it.
Okay, that's just the one fender, you say?
That's all. It has to be back by 5 o'clock.
Yeah, sure. Now, this is cash, you know that.
Yeah, I know that. I'd clean out my entire savings account.
Okay, then we'll take care of it.
Now, remember, if there's a station wagon out there, don't take the car.
Right.
5 o'clock tonight. It has to be back,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, right.
I can't. You're laughing.
I'm not laughing, honey.
Yeah, you are.
No, honey, I'm not laughing at you, though.
Mom, there's nobody else in the room.
Well, no, I'm laughing at how I'm going to look when I put on my hat.
What's going on?
Hi, David. What do you think, huh?
It's great. But, you know, Mom, maybe shouldn't you be leaving for the fashion show?
He loves it. He just loves it. I can tell.
Then let him wear it. You know, Mom, you don't want to be late.
I've got an idea.
What?
What about if we don't wear the clothes ourselves?
We don't? But you said that...
No. What I meant to say was we don't have to wear them ourselves. We can pretend that we're characters from The Wizard of Oz. You know, and then we kind of wear the clothes in costume. Sort of like we're from Flamrack.
And everybody in Flamdrop walks around doing this.
That's it.
Pretty big, huh?
Yeah, real big.
Yeah.
How did you get your license so young?
Well, I've been flying since I was 12 with my dad, so when I turned 16, I just had to make it official.
That's great.
Yeah. Hey, come around here. Let's see. That's the ILF system, so you can see the land where you couldn't see your hands.
Right.
Get much more enthusiastic, you're gonna fall asleep.
I'm sorry. I just have something on my mind.
Personal problem?
Sort of.
Like a guy, huh?
No, nothing like that.
Well, I have the perfect solution.
What's that?
Up there. No way a problem can follow you up to 10,000 feet.
Sounds wonderful.
No, it sounds like opportunity knocking.
You mean now?
Sure, why not? I was gonna take it up anyway.
Well, I have to phone my... No, I won't. Let's go.
Climb in. What's your head?
Would you make sure that Chris gets this, please? Thank you. Excuse me. I forgot to give Chris my office number. A bit concerned how she's feeling. It's a pretty heartless thing you did to that poor girl.
Do you want me to sit down?
Beg your pardon?
Well, it sounds like you're about to lecture me on how to tend to my granddaughter. Maybe I should sit down.
No. Lecturing you is a definition of wasted breath, Gus. I don't think anyone could get an idea in that head of yours.
Well, to start with, I don't want to learn anything from you,
Well,
son.
far be it from me. You know, I ought to know better than to try and communicate with you.
Yep. For years now.
You don't know me for those years, Gus.
I know you.
No, you don't. You don't know who I am, not today.
And I don't want to.
You know, I don't know how Mom did it.
Don't you even so much as mention her name.
Hi there, Mr. Witherspoon. Ready for some more sightseeing?
Yeah. If you just give me a minute, I'll check with my granddaughter and see if she's ready.
Ready? I saw her on the base an hour ago. She was with Chris Houston.
He was. Okay. You lead the way, Captain.
Bobcat 904 Echo, ready for departure.
Roger, Bobcat 904 Echo, cleared for takeoff.
Roger. You ready?
Hit it.
Okay, thanks for keeping track. We'll be right down.
Right.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Wait a minute. I told you not to take the car till my mom left. The station wagon, remember? The station wagon.
Oh, you mean that station wagon?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, pal. I'll see you later, okay?
Wait. 5 o'clock. Don't forget.
Okay, watch that door. Citizens of Flamrock, here we go.
We're off to see the wizard. The wonderful wizard of Flamjack.
Well, David, my goodness,
Look,
you're so well. That's a first.
Oh, David, do it.
Leave your sister alone. Watch your step. Okay, we're going. Wait, what's gotten into you? Okay. Let me get these first. David, my goodness, you're so helpful. I can't even believe it.
Stop pulling my sleeve.
Okay, honey, I'll see you in one. Oh, okay. My goodness gracious. Come on, let's go.
Okay, your turn.
Me?
Just grab on. Okay, you got it?
Uh-huh.
All right. Now you push forward to go down, pull back to go up. No. Whoa. Put her down a little bit. Watch this. Yeah.
Want to see me do an Immelman turn?
No, just keep your nose on the horizon, Julia.
This is great.
Now, this is the base operations center. These guys keep track of all the aircraft in our immediate area.
I'll bet that's a busy job at times.
Yeah, it does have its moments. There's nothing they can't handle.
You're pretty good at this.
I know. Listen, why didn't you bring some pizza? I mean, we could have parked behind that cloud and had a picnic.
Well, we gotta have something to look forward to, don't we?
What's the matter?
Our oil pressure's dropping. Fast, real fast. This is Bobcat 904 Echo. We have an engine problem. This is Bobcat 904 Echo. We have an engine problem.
Roger, 904 Echo. What's the nature of the problem?
The pressures. Oh, no, it's gone.
904 Echo, please respond.
Look, get on the handset.
Well, what should I say?
Tell them we're in trouble, a lot of trouble.
Say 904 Echo.
This is 904 Echo. 904 Echo, come in.
That's my granddaughter. Roger, 904 Echo. What's the nature of the problem?
This is 904 Echo. We have a complete power failure. Repeat, we have a complete power failure.
What's going on here? 904 Echo, what is your position?
I'm gonna have to put her down.
Where? There's nowhere to land.
What is your position, 904 Echo?
Set the transponder to 7700. Put out a mayday now.
Mayday! This is 904 Echo.
904 Echo, say your position.